Sarjeta, you can start.
Contestant number 5, Vibha Ramachandrappa. The topic is Break the Box. The topic is Break the Box, Vibha Ramachandrappa.
You wake up every single day. You let one person put a blindfold over your eyes. You let a second person tie your hands together. And you let one more person put you in a box and put you away. Soon you realize you can't see anything. Your hands are trapped. You are now trapped. So, what do? Good evening, respected contest chair, honorable judges, toastmasters, distinguished guests, and fellow Gaveliers. Day after day, we continue to let people and their expectations tie us down. We pursue the subjects that our parents want us to take, wear the masks that make our friends laugh, often completely forgetting about what we want, who we want to become. Going to my mom's village every single year in India was a true treat. It was also home to a small government school, to which I would go to when I was younger. The children would include me in their games and listen to my stories. But when I asked them about their stories, the spark in their eyes would fade. They never had access to communication skills. They were denied of this right that you and I now take for granted. This inequality burned inside of me for a very long time, until one day last year, I finally decided that I would help these children with a communications workshop. However, to the pessimists around me, this seemed like a completely inachievable initiative. Why do you even bother with these children? They retorted. Regardless, I ignored the haters and started my project. But soon, the sea of obstacles came hurtling down towards me. Many children refused to even try and participate, while others struggled to utter even a single word in front of their classmates. Every single promise that I had made to myself seemed to be slowly slipping away. Why? Why could these children not just understand? Why could these children not just learn? Why did it feel like everyone else around me was right? But as Confucius said, our greatest glory lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. I too chose to rise one last time. This time, I chose to understand the children instead of forcing them to understand me. You see, these children didn't come home to a parent waiting with dinner like you and I do. Their parents work long, hard days underneath the hot sun just to provide their children with some sort of basic amenities. To these children, their parents are the only people that truly believed in them. Every other person around them had made them feel as if they were worthless, stupid, and undeserving of success. And I realized that in my frustration, I too was about to fall into the same exact trap. Even with my newfound understanding, nothing was easy. A boy struggled perilously with self-esteem due to his speech impediment. And another girl in the 7th standard didn't even know how to read. But now I knew what I was working towards. It was never about meeting deadlines. It was always about rising up. Always about rising up together. Soon came the fateful day of the speech showcase. Doubts lingered at the back of my mind, but this was a time that the jump had to be made. Dear audience, all the hard work, all the obstacles proved to be a huge success. Every single person around me was now asking me, How did you do it? How did I do it? The world had tried to choke out my determination. The world had tried to tie my hands down. The world had even almost succeeded. But the reason why I started, the children's dreams, were what blew everyone's opinions into dust. When the world expects little of you, you may start expecting little of yourself. But you don't have to accept this. 70% of successful people were told that they wouldn't make it. You want to start a business? The average entrepreneur fails 3 to 4 times before succeeding. The odds will always be stacked up against you. But what is the story that you want to tell? A story of success or a story of excuses? Dear audience, Marie Curie was discouraged for being a woman in science. She still went on to discover radioactivity. The Wright brothers were mocked for believing that humans could ever fly. They still went on to invent the airplane. We wake up every single day hoping for the world to change. We wake up every single day hoping for someone else to be the change. But what if we could be the change? Nothing will be easy. Everything will be hard. Taking the blindfold off, witnessing the colors around you is hard. But keeping the blindfold on, wondering what could have been, is also hard. Escaping the box, enjoying freedom is hard. But staying confined in the box forever is also hard. So, what is the hard that you pick? And what is the change that you want to be? And remember, the box is only as strong as your belief in it. So, break it. Thank you, and over to the contest master.